We are learning new information about what happened at last week's school shooting in Winder, Georgia. The grandfather of the 14-year-old suspect tells CBS News that the boy's mother received a cryptic text from her son the morning of the shooting, prompting her to call the school to warn them.
Marcy got a text on the phone from Colt saying, "I'm sorry, Mother." And then we heard on the news of the shooting.
CBS News senior national correspondent Mark Strassmann is in Winder, Georgia. Mark, what are we learning from the suspect's family?
Just that there were a couple of last-minute red flags that in the end might have been missed opportunities to stop what happened here. It's of course very difficult to speculate about that, but the day before the shooting, the suspect's maternal grandmother went to the school to talk about her grandson's behavioral issues. Not clear what was done about it at that point. And then the morning of the shooting, the suspect's mother got a text from him that said, "I'm sorry, Mother." The mother heard alarm bells, called the school and said, this is an extreme emergency. Go find my son, check on him. And they went looking for him, apparently, but it looked for a child who had similar spellings of both names, and in the end didn't find the suspect himself. By the time the suspect, who was out of his second period algebra class, by the time they located the suspect, he was standing in the hallway, reportedly carrying the AR rifle that was used in the shooting. And so it was too late. So there were troublesome signs at the last minute that something awful could happen. And it's not as though they were necessarily missed, but the connection between the information and getting a hold of the 14-year-old boy, now the suspect, that just never happened in time.
A lot of questions still, Mark. How is the community healing and just trying to begin to process what happened?
Yeah, it's awful, to be honest. I mean, last week I thought it was sort of equal parts of grief and shock, and I think now the shock has, some of it at least, has worn away, but you're just left with the grief and the anguish of two teachers and two 14-year-old students who are never coming back. And how do you come to terms with both their loss and then, to some degree, a loss of innocence in the community itself? I mean, once something happens in a community like this, the community is changed. And people here always talk about lift up Appalachia, and of course that is a noble goal. But part of lifting up Appalachia, of course, is coming to terms with what did happen here, and that is where this community is right now, somewhere in the process of healing, but they're nowhere close to healed.
Okay, Mark Strassmann, thank you.